Car customization is a major part of GTA 5 and GTA Online, and although I'm working on a video about every single unique customization in the entire game, that's not quite ready yet. So in the meantime, let's go through and rank all 25 locations where you can modify your vehicles. The salvage yard is by far the worst place to modify a vehicle, specifically because you can only paint your tow truck, and you're extremely limited even on color choice. The brand new Bail Office property gives you a small mod shop to modify your Bail Burrito, but you only get a limited selection of colors and the additional armor plating. So it really sucks. The Vehicle Warehouse gives you a lot more freedom, allowing you to customize the paint and wheels of 32 different vehicles. However, these vehicles don't actually belong to you and are instead a customer's vehicle. So you may get to customize the wheels, the paint, and a couple other minor details, but that's only before you sell the vehicle. The Kasatka allows you to modify the subpar Avisa submarine and the Sparrow helicopter, which is very useful. But there are very limited options for what you can modify, so its biggest point is the fact that it's in a submarine. The Bunker allows you to customize the anti-aircraft trailer, MOC trailer, in either the Phantom Custom or the Hauler Custom. In this case, you get a lot more modification options, but at this point, it really means we just get the basic stuff. The most unique mods are specific to the vehicle and tend to be weapons, turrets, or liveries. The Nightclub allows you to modify 4 different vehicles, 3 of which are sales vehicles from the Pounder Custom, Mule Custom, and Speedo Custom. Again, you get the base mods for these, but you also get unique cosmetic mods such as armor plating, mounted miniguns, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, barbed wire proximity mines, and more. You also gain the ability to customize the Terabyte to some extent. The Freak Shop allows you to customize the Brigade 6x6 and the Manchez Scout C. What makes it better than the last few is that you can customize the whole thing: engine, horn, livery, paint, proximity mines, bull bars, and plenty more cosmetically, especially on the bike. On top of this, it doubles as a business and a business vehicle, so the mods are very useful when it comes to sale missions. The facility gives you options to modify 5 weaponized vehicles that are all pretty fun to own, including the RCV, Thruster, the Chernobog, the Kanjali, and the Avenger. The MC Clubhouse allows you to customize all of your motorcycles, which is a big jump from the last few mod shops. It also has the customer bike system, so you can customize some high-end bikes without having to buy them. If you do buy them, however, they come at a discount, which is nice. However, you can't sell your personal bikes here, and there's one bike that can't even be modified here at all. And that's where the Terabyte comes in, being the only place to modify the most popular bike, the Oppressor Mark II. So although you can only modify one vehicle here, it scores just higher than average. Plus it's a mobile garage and mod shop, which is always fun. Staying with those mobile mod shops, the MOC has the option to modify personal cars and weaponized vehicles, though the MOC does have its limitations. Specifically, the table inside kind of blocks your view of the front of the vehicle, especially when modifying front bumpers. The Avenger has the same benefits and can be flown in the air. Both of these vehicles also have the benefit of being able to sell cars, modify cop cars, and are the only 2 places to change the Technical and Insurgent Custom from Pegasus vehicles to the Technical Custom and Insurgent Pickup Custom, which are personal vehicles. So a very niche upgrade, but it definitely gives the Avenger and MOC a little bit of an extra edge. The Hangar also has the option to modify vehicles, specifically planes and helicopters. This is the only place to modify aerial vehicles aside from the Sparrow. You also gain the ability to turn Pegasus planes and Pegasus helicopters into personal vehicles, which is a good little addition. And now we start moving into the actual mod shops that allow you way more customization and way more freedom. And although Benny's original Motorworks is very unique and has some of the most in-depth modifications of any vehicle, it's also only limited to 63 vehicles, only 32 of which have the unique and in-depth modifications, being the custom, wide-body, race, or lowrider variants. This really hinders its ranking. If only Benny allowed us to do some work on more of our regular cars, because the interior of his shop is gorgeous. But as far as mod shops go, Los Santos Customs is definitely the most iconic.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you? What's wrong with her now? What miracle did you want me to perform?
All things we've heard a million times and they still don't get old. But these shops can be shut down by other players in the lobby, and they can't customize Benny's, weaponized, or police vehicles. But rather than putting all of LS Customs lumped here together, let's do a mini ranking and see which one of them is the best. The LSIA location is arguably the worst of the 4, just being too far out of the way for many players. though it is the original place for Hao, where he used to work, and that does make it special. Route 68 is a bit dirtier, but in story mode when purchased with Franklin also allows you to get every upgrade for free, which is great, and it also doesn't have a cutscene while entering. The LSC in Burton is probably the most popular location, being in the city center. This is definitely the most iconic and has a great parking and car spawning area. However, this is also the most likely shop to get griefed at, and your car can get destroyed the second you leave the shop, which is really annoying. And finally, the La Mesa location is still close to the city, but also close to many people's businesses. It also has the only unique interior, having a second floor that many people don't actually know about. And if you don't like this order, check out my community tab, because that's where I asked this community which ones they thought were the best, and I took all of your suggestions and compiled them into this list, and this is just how it laid out. The newest mod shop is the Vinewood Club mod shop, which is available on next-gen consoles. It has great lighting, offers discounted mods, and doesn't have any level limitations for higher level mods, so it's great for a new player. This is, however, locked to GTA Plus members, which means it's literally behind a paywall. Also, huge shout out to my friend CRSN for supplying the footage for this, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to show you. Feel free to check him out. I don't think I've ever just spawned to the agency. Where the fuck am I? The agency does allow you to add a Monty Tech and armor to 26 different cars. This shop also doubles as vehicle storage and a personal business. You're also able to modify your overpriced cop cars here. Some downsides though, there isn't much as per customization for the shop itself, and you're unable to sell your cars here. But if you're looking for good shop modification and great views, perhaps the office garage is the best for you. The office garage has 60 attached vehicle spaces, and it also allows you to do Benny's customizations in a private setting. But again, you still can't sell cars here. The next three are all very debatable based on personal preference, so if your list doesn't match mine, that's totally okay. Let me know how you ordered these three in the comments below. The LS Car Meet is a great and stylish place to modify your cars. It offers free repairs and some very unique mods and conversions only available at this location. From low grip tires, tinted headlights, drift conversions, and the next gen exclusive HSW conversions, this garage offers a lot of very unique modifications. Now, if HSW was also available on PC, I'm sure this would have placed higher. But remember that the LS Car Meet does not offer weaponized, bennies, or police modification. The auto shop is a top tier place to modify your cars. Like the vehicle warehouse, you can customize customers' cars, but to their fullest extent. And similar to the Biker's Clubhouse, you can purchase these cars with the discount of free mods after customizing it and before delivering it. But this isn't the only discount offered here. When customizing your vehicle, you get discounted upgrades and free paint jobs, as well as free crew modifications. Which means that if you're part of my crew, you can get free Patriot tire smoke all year round. Don't ask me how I did that. Somehow I set my crew color to transparent, which is the placeholder for Patriot smoke. It also doubles as a Vanta black. This shop is also great for low-level players, as there's no level limitations for any modifications. But remember, you still can't sell vehicles here either. Now, although the Arena Wars shop is technically the best, I understand why some people would disagree. It's more expensive and it isn't in an ideal location. However, it does offer all of the following: modification and storage of Arena Wars vehicles with the added bonus of giving them unique names, colored headlights similar to the LS Car Meet, police car modifications since you do own this property. With more staff, you can customize both weaponized vehicles and Benny's Motorworks here. And it offers 27 to 30 parking spots next to the warehouse, and you can sell your vehicles here as well. So sure, on next-gen consoles, the LS Car Meet might be the best, and for new players, the auto shop dominates. And for pure availability, the Arena wins. But each of these are very nice options with their own unique perks, and they just top the list compared to anything else that we've mentioned. Well, it appears we may have a winner. And even though you can't customize cop cars, weaponized vehicles, Benny's cars, and it doesn't offer tinted headlights, armor, or conversions like HSW drift tuning or Monty Tech, Beaker's Garage seems to be a crowd favorite. And after having a quick conversation with Beaker himself, I can see why. Being so far from the city, this is a peaceful place to visit, and Beaker will always make you feel welcome. But you thought I forgot about Beaker, didn't you? Of course not, how could I? I did, however, forget to tell you that the Boxville is not the worst delivery vehicle in the game. And you can see why in this ranking